Nolan, good to see you. Big Social Security news. Seniors will get a raise in 2026 thanks to a slight increase in the Social Security COLA. The cost of living adjustment will be just under 3%. So before we get into why, there is some misunderstanding around claiming and the COLA. Do you still get the COLA if you wait to claim your benefit?
Thanks, Erin. Great place to start. Really good question. This cost of living adjustment, or COLA, as we'll refer to it throughout this video. This is just an annual increase that Social Security gives to folks to make up for the increase in goods over time. You get that COLA whether you claim or not. So a lot of people, when we got a huge COLA adjustment back in 2022 or 2020 after the stimulus and all the subsequent spending and inflation issues, a lot of people claimed right away thinking that they would miss that. But it does add on each year. You still get that. Your claim strategy needs to factor in more than just cost of living adjustments.
Absolutely. So now let's talk through why this increase. The Consumer Price Index was just released, which showed annual inflation increased to 3%. Following that report, the SSA announced that payments for 75 million Americans will increase 2.8% in 2026. So what does this mean for most people?
Yeah, for most people, this is going to be somewhere between $50 and $60 per month of real money. I mean, it'll vary around that dollar amount, but yeah, they're giving a cost of living adjustment that's a little bit shy of what the annual inflation rate is. This number bounces around a little bit. I'd say the Social Security cost of living, as I've seen it, has typically been somewhere between 2.5% and 3.25%. It doesn't usually get much more than 3.25% or much lower, barring extreme circumstances. So yeah, that just means a little bit extra money in everybody's pockets, and then maybe a little bit of that gets soaked up by some Medicare increased costs if you're on Medicare too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
There was another notable data point from the September CPI report, an adjustment to the Social Security earnings test, which applies to people who claim Social Security before their full retirement age and while still working. What's new?
Yeah, so this gets into how much you can earn when you are claiming Social Security before it starts to become penalized. So this is specifically talking about people who are under full retirement age or in the year that they're reaching full retirement age and claiming Social Security and working at the same time or having earned income. So the rule basically adjusts each year so that you have a little bit more earnings that you can earn each year before penalty is incurred. And so in 2025, you can earn a little bit less than $2,000 per month, basically without incurring any Social Security penalty whatsoever. And then any dollar over that, or every $2 over that, $1 Social Security gets scooped back up through that penalty when you file your taxes.
Talking this through with you, Nolan, the earnings test, the cost of living adjustment underscore why it usually makes sense to wait to claim Social Security until at least full retirement age, but if not 70, right? Can you explain the claiming strategy and how this all works, please?
Yeah, and we go through this with clients all the time. It's a balancing act. It's about where your income's coming from, how quickly you want to be done with work, if it's important to you to minimize taxes and penalization and benefits like this, or if you're just trying to maximize current income. So for a lot of folks, waiting until full retirement age or 70, like we just said, makes sense because a lot of people are working still. Like they're working until full retirement age, they're working maybe a little bit longer, or they have income from multiple sources. So claiming early may not be as important for those folks. So anyway, there are many, many reasons why you may want to wait, but there are also reasons to claim early. Everybody's situation is a little different. It's just important to talk through it, maybe see a couple illustrations, and then long term, what it might look like with your different claiming strategies.
Right. It's one of the most important financial decisions you will make in retirement. The COLA, just one variable. But Nolan, again, this is something you specialize in. So if somebody would like to sit down with you and talk through these claiming strategies, especially if you're married, really have that conversation with a professional, what's the best way to reach you?
So they can call at 616-301-2581 or our website, which is cornerstone-rp.com. And if you have any questions, you can ask us there.
Okay. Nolan, thank you.
Thanks, Erin.